So another classic Yeezy model is coming back, making 2022 the year of the Yeezy re-releases. Stay tuned to the very end of today's video for the reveal. What's good, guys? JA, hope everybody is doing well. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. So obviously I was at the Donda 2 event. Gotta say, incredible experience. Just had an amazing time, and it was awesome to catch up and meet up with all of you guys as well. So in terms of the music, we kind of knew what to expect going in. Of course, we were gonna get some of the new records from Donda 2, as well as performances featuring special guests from Donda 1. So we got just that. The event started off with the Donda 2 songs, and just like we got at the first ATL listening event, a lot of unfinished records, but it's really awesome to hear these records like in their raw form and then see them develop as time goes on. So for the first couple of Donda 2 records, it seemed like the subs was turned up extremely loud. So you couldn't really hear much of what was going on, but you definitely could hear the bass. Now in terms of the visuals, the atmosphere was amazing, really dark, cool visuals. It looked like they had like something like the moon reflecting in the background. And then of course you had the water surrounding the house. So visually, it was an awesome touch. Now my seats were kind of towards the side, so I had a different angle than what we experienced for the live stream. Now the Sunday Service Choir did come in. That was cool, remixing some of their songs as we're used to. That was awesome to see that live. And then kind of towards the end of it, we got the Donda 1 records, which everybody knows there was some mess ups with the sound and everything was kind of off. So that was kind of an interesting vibe, but at that time I feel like the crowd was really still vibing because we already know these records. So some of the highlights, of course, were some of the awesome features like Migos, even Big Draco on there. Like, to be real with y'all, like that Draco moment was low key one of my most memorable moments from the show. But with all that being said, guys, I feel like the best part of the entire experience was like kind of linking up with you guys. So shout out to everybody that showed love. It was cool to meet so many people, different artists and everything. And of course, as I did report to you guys previously, the Yeezy Foam Runner Onyx would be shipped out. All pairs were being shipped out to the Donda 2 show. And it turns out, I thought they were gonna be for the performers, but it turns out that they actually sold these in the merch booth. So the merch booths were a crazy story. Now, for me personally, I don't have the patience to stand in line for like hours just to pick up merch, but the designs were cool or whatever. But the shocking part was there was foam runners and slides available, both of the Onyx, a new dark color. So I actually witnessed some of the madness going down at the merch line. So first, everything started off with the typical long ass lines. Everybody was just kind of being cool. I think I arrived at like about maybe 7:30 p.m. to the show. Doors opened at 5:30, so people were already waiting in the crazy long ass lines. And then kind of a little closer towards, I guess like 8, they brought out the foams and the slides and everything. That's when everything changed completely. Chaos broke out, pandemonium. The lines were no longer, everybody just kind of bum rushed the merch booths. That was crazy to witness. Now you could only pay with cards for everything at the arena, and it was funny to see people sliding like 20s, 50s to the merch people just so they could secure their foam runners. But I don't blame them because both of these pairs are unreleased at the time, so it's exciting, you know, to get your hands on some unreleased Yeezy. So I believe it was like a limit of 2 pairs of shoes per person, but I saw resellers with like 6 boxes. So shout out to all the resellers, you know, getting a quick flip at the Donda event. That was crazy to see. But as I mentioned, the best part was meeting all of you guys. So salute. And then the following day, we got the Yeezy Gap Balenciaga drop finally available on the website. And then they had pre-orders as well on Farfetch. So what do you guys think of the collection? Off my first impression, seeing all of the different colors and everything, that was awesome. The cuts look incredible. And I was shocked to see we got some pants, and even more shocked to see the denim jacket and the jeans on there as well. So what did you guys cop? Personally, I feel like the collection was very tasteful. Demna, what he's done recently with Balenciaga, he is known to like play on pop culture. So having the Gap logo on there was definitely something, you know, we could expect, you know, from what they've been dropping recently with Balenciaga. But I saw some people complaining about the Gap stuff, but I thought it was tasteful, how it was like a, you know, washed look. cool vintage look. Personally, I actually just copped one of the tees off of Farfetch, so I do know it's not shipping till the summertime, which is why I copped the tee. I believe I copped the brown seamless joint, and I was gonna pass on the merch just because I've bought so much stuff. I've got so many hoodies. I'm cool on merch for right now, but because I did have a credit with Farfetch for some work I did with them like 2 years ago, the credit was still there for like 140. So I just went ahead and used that and got a tee basically for free. Just had to pay shipping. So I thought the collection was awesome. The only thing I'm worried about is once you guys get your pieces in, I hope you guys realize what you're buying, because everything's gonna be oversized. Some of the tees are gonna be cropped. I don't want to hear everybody crying, but Jay. So guys, just know what to expect. And if it's out of your realm a little bit in terms of the cuts, if they're a little bit different than what you're used to, just understand that this is the intended look. It's something different. It is the high fashion world. So have a little fun, guys. You know, get outside your comfort zone and try out some new cuts, yo. So salute, Yeezy Gap Balenciaga, drop one, incredible. Let's see if we get some more of those drops that we saw kind of from that lookbook that Ye teased on IG. So I'm just excited for the future, as well as more just regular Yeezy Gap drops. So speaking of Yeezy releases, at the show we saw the slides, we saw the new foam runners, and March is gearing up to be the biggest Yeezy release month for the year, just like it was last year. So it looks like Adidas is following suit just like they did last year, starting off the year slow, going crazy from March. Then just like they did last summer, it's gonna slow down just a little bit and then gear up for the huge, amazing fall releases. So it looks like we're getting another re-release going down. This is gonna be from the 700 V3, but it's not, unfortunately, the Azale, guys. It looks like we're gonna be getting the Safflower coming back once again. And for me, the Safflower is an underrated colorway. It's super clean, very similar vibe to the Azale, but of course you got the little yellow vintage hits going on in there. So I am not mad they're bringing this back. A lot of you guys may not be super excited, as this isn't one of the more like hype releases, as you say, but this is a release that is clean. Everybody wasn't able to cop these joints, so being able to secure a pair of the 700 V3 Safflowers for retail is definitely a W in my book. The only thing I'm kind of worried about this year is we've heard so many re-releases, so many reveals of retros coming back into stock, but where are the new silhouettes? So far we've had new colorways for, you know, previous models, but I'm still waiting to see what we get in terms of new models. I don't know if you guys feel the same way as me, but I get most excited for these new crazy Yeezy models. And I know they've teased many samples. We've seen some different stuff from season 8. So I'm just waiting to see when Adidas plans to decide to release all this stuff. So that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Let me know what were your thoughts for Donda 2. It looks like some of the tracks have been now uploaded to the STEM player, which I'm still waiting. They're supposed to be sending me one, so waiting to get that. I'm still not 100% sold on it. That's why I want to check it out, you know, give you guys my real thoughts and opinions on it. So we'll see when that comes in. Let me know your thoughts on Donda 2. Let me know what you guys thought about the Balenciaga Gap drop. And are you guys excited for the Safflowers to come back? Salute to each and every one of you guys. I'm J.A. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Big salute. Stay safe, stay blessed. J.A.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay blessed.